What you mean? And I suppose the whole thing was on the highest. I'm saying for me,
you on that.
Right. This is leadership, right? I'm saying is I am looked up to. I am a role model. I am the model, right? Just like the pharaohs in ancient Africa and the great kings and just people at high positions. They were role models. So it's me being a role model. That's why I'm coming on the show to apologize. Not for Sarnetta to make no motherfucking joke out this shit. Cause that song shit ain't funny, Sarnetta. That's that bullshit. That's what I'm saying. So don't play with me like that. Don't view me like that. I'm not a fucking marketer. All right? I'm a damn role model, and I made a mistake by not being honest. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask a question. I have a question for the sister, Nikki.
Hold up. The song wasn't for you, that was for the brother.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny. That shit ain't funny because I got a woman in the house that's hurt that I had a verbal goddamn agreement with. Whether y'all want to recognize that shit is more powerful than any preacher and any motherfucking crack of God. That shit I had is way higher than that.
I hear you, brother. All right, go ahead, brother minister. Hey, I want to, when you ask this
question. Hold on, let me ask my question.
Hold up. When you ask this question, I want to move on and let's deal with black male-female relationships. And we don't want to spend 2 hours on this. You know, we already cleared that up, so we can move forward. Go ahead, brother.
It's a quick question. The sister Nikki Love described herself as a voodoo priestess. That's a high title. She also made the comment to me like 2 or 3 weeks ago. She said that she does worship the ancestors. So my question is, how would the ancestors feel about your behavior?
First of all, I don't think I have a bad behavior. And the ancestors know we ain't perfect. And the ancestors know we're in a spiritual warfare right now. A lot of relationships are being broken up, brother. Understand that. And a lot of people that don't belong with people are being broken up. And I don't consider myself, I don't consider myself a voodoo priestess for the simple fact that I practice African indigenous medicine. So when we look at we understand what it is. We understand that we right now are in a spiritual warfare. You got a lot of disagreeable spirits running around. And as far as I'm concerned, nature says there's nothing wrong with a man and a woman being attracted to each other. Now, according to society says that if you do this, you cheat. If society says this, if you do this, you're a whore. If you do this, you're a man. You wrong, which is not true. I don't believe none of that bullshit. Something happened that should not have happened. It should have been done the correct way, as Brother Unk said. You understand? There was a contract between him and his woman. Okay? Now, am I fully wrong? No. Our brother Unk is just as wrong. We made a mistake.
Spirituality.
Let me tell you something. You must be. No, hold on, brother. You wrong then, because you must don't know what spirituality is. You don't know what spirituality is. Don't even play with me with that. Don't play with me with that.
There's no room for distrust and dishonesty in a high level of spirituality.
Now, hold on.
You know what? You incorrect about that, brother. I know plenty of you telling me there's no room as much Babalaos and priestess out here putting voodoo on people, because I could get into that too. Because there's some shit that was worked on my brother as well, if y'all want me to tell the truth to be told. So we're not going to take it there, because, see, I'm not going to let nobody sit up here and, like Brother Unk said, and make a joke out of this shit because it was something that happened. And don't get me wrong, I feel bad for the sister, but if y'all want to get technical, I told the sister which was motherfucking my aunt. I told her the truth. So when y'all sit here and try to judge me, don't judge me. I'm telling y'all motherfuckers, I told her the truth, and I told the woman he wants both of us. And now what are we going to do?
All right, but check it out, Nikki. I don't think nobody is judging you.
No, nobody's judging you, honey.
Because if you heard the show at the beginning, I said Unk stepped up and took his responsibility. I said, you're the only one that's keep making excuses, Nikki.
Well, you wrong, Sinetta, because when the sister called into my show, I admitted it. Everybody know that. I said, yes, I did it. So what you mean I didn't take responsibility?
All right. I don't even want to go there with that. Let's move forward now.
We could go there with that if you want, Sinetta, because you know I'm ready.
All right. I think that it was wrong, Nikki, when you told the sister that maybe it's something within your household that keeps him running over here to my house, as if she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do as a woman to Unk. You see?
And what was the word? What was the word? Wait. What was the word you just used? Maybe, right?
No. So, you said to her that, what are you doing in your household? I'm paraphrasing what you're saying. What you were saying is
okay, and that's true. That's true. Now we could take that too. Now, because my thing is, first of all, the sister called in to embarrass him, and my thing is, we had already talked about this off the air, and I didn't feel like she should have called into the show to embarrass him, because me and her talk, her and Unk talk. So it wasn't for her to bring out on the air. Now, my thing is, if she wanted to try to embarrass me.
I don't think she was trying to embarrass me.
No.
She was making sure I kept the standard or the shit I be standing out my mouth, and I don't have a problem with that.
But you know what? I have a problem with it because I didn't feel like she knew. So that's your problem, brother. That's what you think. My thing is, if we had already talked about that off air, and we all talked about it should not have been brought to the forefront. I
don't teach off air though. I don't teach off air. I teach on air. I teach on air.
Although you come here, that's not the point. The point is what I'm saying here is when I told her that. Let me tell y'all something. If a man ain't gonna tell the truth. All right? If a man ain't going to tell the truth, what are you not? Because I'm a believer in taking care of my man. I love the ground my man walk on. And when my man is at home, I'm going to guarantee you he's going to be taken care of. That nigga ain't going to step. Now, if a man, unless he's just a dog, wait a minute, Sonetta. If a man is just a plain-ass motherfucking dog, right? Wait, check this out. If a man is just a plain dog, all right, then I could say, okay, you know what, nigga, you just a dog. But I don't believe in calling my brothers that. I believe that there is a true fact that sometimes your woman may not be giving you everything at home, so you might want to get it on the outside. And then when you step on the outside, you stuck now. You stuck. You stuck because that woman at home ain't understanding. You don't want to leave her because you got kids with her. You had a contract with her, but you might be happy, but you ain't. That sound
like you trying to talk about me. And I'm saying that ain't the motherfucking case. I'm saying it was my raggedy. I'm saying it was my raggedy ass behavior at that time. That's what I'm saying. Ain't had nothing to do with that sister. My raggedy ass goddamn thinking, right? My inability to follow the principles that I speak out my goddamn mouth. That's what I'm saying, and that's what the hell I get. And what goes around comes around, and like the ancestors do, right? If you out there saying a certain thing, right, you need to be that thing, because that shit gonna come get you when you live in a glass house. I got the message. I'm straight now.
All right, now we can move on. All right. Here's the thing, Brother Unc. Do you see yourself anywhere in the future? And let me finish my statement. Do you see yourself anywhere in the future on working with Sister Nikki Love on the Nikki Love Show, because y'all two together was powerful? I'm just asking a question.
And I'm saying,
I don't think the balance is there with Nikki by herself until she gets somebody else to fill in that slot.
Here's the reality. You know, Nikki's show was there before I got there. Yo, the show was bigger than Brother Unc.
See, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I just got there.
But the show was bigger than Brother Unc. And, you know, and brothers and sisters, you know, get on Nikki's show. You know what I mean? And it take them places. The same way motherfuckers sit on your couch. You know, everybody got to come through and sit on Sarnetta's couch. You feel me? Individual is bigger. You know what I mean? The couch is bigger than the individual.
Listen, I'm going to say this to end the whole thing, man. Everybody has some wrong in it. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, as long as it's peace, love, and happiness, ain't nobody want to kill nobody, hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's black power, man. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, but I don't want nobody listening to me think that is African spirituality a lie, because I don't believe in spooked out spirits found in the air. For me, African spirituality is telling the goddamn truth, and the basis of African spirituality is the truth for me. You know, so people think, let me finish though, people will think, right, because I'm going to pray to God and believe in spirits, that he's morally corrupt and he don't have no morality. That's not the truth. The truth is, when you don't have none of them things, all you can depend on is the morals that you have to cultivate within yourself. So for me, African spirituality is what? Telling the truth. And since I broke the code, there's a price to pay.
All right.
Okay, now we want to go to the phone lines. Area code 404-797. Peace. State your name, where you calling from. 404-797. Peace.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Liberation.
Power.
Oh, hold on. Let me take it off speaker. Hold on 1 second. Greetings. Peace. Can y'all hear me?
All right, we hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I apologize for taking so long. I'm going to make it quick. When I started listening to the Nikki Love and Brother Unc show, I was very captivated for a brother, because I've been in this conscious movement since 1985. And hearing two like-minded energies, feminine and masculine, speaking through the internet and telephone airwaves, dropping science and knowledge about black liberation, you know, it drew me in, because I don't really do TV and things of that nature. I can and you know, critically, with a critical ear, just listening to how they manifest their build when they manifest in their wisdom, I see a lot of different elements that are very necessary. within our community. Both of them are military trained, being military trained through the Marine Corps, which the Caucasians bit a lot of Hannibal's strategy, and it's implemented within the Marine Corps. And then you have Nikki Love, where I don't know where all she's been stationed, but I know she did Fort Polk, Louisiana. And that you have a JRTC, which I never got a chance to do the training out there, but I did do levels of training because I was airborne. A lot of other things that I see that they brought to the show, and I'm always, when I'm calling in on their show, I keep the concept of the fact that I never overlook the fact that we are prisoners of war. And when they're both on the battlefield, on the front lines in Atlanta, which I put in work in Atlanta as well, I know, I'm not saying that they're the most ignorant of the ignorant niggas, but out of a lot of the major cities, you're dealing with a lot of elements trying to educate and elevate those people, our people, through all the extreme amount of homosexuality and just the tremendous amount of ignorance with all the money that's there that we could, collectively pull together to make that a black Mecca as well as other places. But I think, when you're on the battlefield, people have to understand that when you have the R&R situations where they're spending all this time together, sometimes and I'm not saying that they lack discipline, but you might look at it that way, they probably did come to see each other in a consoling type of manner where something like that could pop off. Now, my whole thing is, since you have the ears of the people who you influence people to go out here and get in these streets and influence other people, you need to correct your situation before the people and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, don't throw away what all y'all have built for the sake of black liberation. I respect, both of you. I know, you look at the fact that y'all made a mistake, somebody got hurt. The sisters, the brothers, Queen got on there and spoke very eloquently, and she showed and proved that, the God is on his job because she was manifesting his wisdom to the T, so he at home teaching. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm going to just say this. Hopefully, the three of y'all can work it out. There's some forgiveness involved, and we can get back to doing this work because the work is not going to ever stop. The society that we're living in is falling apart rapidly, and, the work still got to be done. And you two are the most dynamic 1-2 Kathy Lee type punch, for the conscious community that I've encountered because, I can't even remember how I ran across your show. But I've been engaged ever since. I call in, all the time. Even when I'm at my, bullshit-ass plantation, I'm calling and I'm constantly planning on how I can get up with y'all so I can bring to the table the information and knowledge that I have so we can do the damn thing. And on that note, I'm going to say black liberation and peace.
Black power, brother.
All right, black power, brother.
Hey, I just want to say to my people out there, that's what's up. We damn sure need the Nikki Love show going on. And it's still going to pop off. It's still going on. Ain't nothing stopping. Like Brother Unc said, it's bigger than Unc. And, hey, if y'all can forgive Bill Clinton, goddammit, y'all can forgive
This nigga
y'all Negroes out there, forgive Bill Clinton. Come on, man. We can forgive our people as well. So
That's
what I
right.
want to do is move forward and catch another caller. Area code 713-740. State your name, where you're calling from.
Peace.
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 Yeah, this is Cass. This is that was my man. I just heard. We're in North Carolina, even though I'm from Texas.
Okay.
But I appreciate you guys for kind of getting on the show and talking this out. The thing is, we got to come to a point in time where we have to learn to respect other folks' relationships. I've been in Nikki's situation, and I've been in our wife's situation. And I understand why that sister came on that show to make, everybody understand what was going on. And her husband, I consider married. Where I'm from, you're married. Texas, you live 3 months with a person, you have kids, you're married. And that's where I'm from. I grew up like that. That woman reflect and I loved it. Our respect to your wife, that's your wife, Dan, because you stood up for your woman when she came up on that show. You acknowledged the fact that she had every right to blow up. That's your family. Okay. But the thing is, I've been the other woman, and I never disrespect. Even though I was cheating with a married man, to have 2 kids by a married man, I never called that woman and say whatever. I always told her you need to talk to your husband, and that's where I left.
That's a good point.
Good point.